to launch our rocket into a world filled with experiences.
The bad news is time flies. The good news is that we are the pilot. Mr. Balachandran, how can one forget him? The greatest asset of life, time management, was taught by this dynamic persona. The 3-day workshop was full of learning in the most innovative way, filled with fun and humor.
Next was the Home Management and Hygiene Workshop by Principal Ma'am Mrs. Elsma Thomas, where she taught us home is the starting place of love, hopes, and dreams.
Next on the list was Talent Night, where we got to know how beautifully talented all 40 of us are, and there's so much we can take from each other. From essaying roles like Sasuma to soldiers on border, from Shinchan to successful businesswomen, the characters were justified and hidden talents were identified.
Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning how to dance in the rain. Our ballroom dance workshop, 4 days of crazy dancing. I still remember how most of us had a really tough time learning salsa, cha-cha-cha, and jive. But none of us gave up, and how beautifully all of us performed on the 4th day. Do you remember how Jaya and Nimisha confidently performed cha-cha-cha during the jive round, which made us rethink, was it cha-cha-cha or jive? Crazy it was.
The best view comes after the hardest climb. And this is what we learned from our mountaineering, which included rappelling, jumaring, rock climbing, and kayaking. The life lesson that we learned is that fear is an illusion mostly. For most of us, fear is the worst thing that will happen to us. And the irony is that most of the things we fear never happen, or if they do happen, they are rarely as bad as we imagine it to be. Remember Ayushi's great fall, where she turned rappelling into bungee jumping? But the lesson we learned is that only when you fall, you learn how to get up and walk again.
Camping. It was an experience of a lifetime where we learned that fun is underrated. For the first time, we stayed without our phones for 48 hours without feeling the need for it for a single second. Making our own tents, sleeping with less humans and more insects, cooking our own food, unlimited horror stories, and experiencing bonfire on a summer night for the first time. Remember how we went to the washroom in groups so that we don't come across ghosts? Waking up at 5 o'clock the next morning for jungle safari, where most of us were pretending to spot the animals, but in reality, we were fast asleep with sunglasses on. Oh God, I miss seeing those animals.
Yeah, right, on the posters. When most of us came here, we had a passion for not cooking. I'm sure that changed in these 9 months. From cooking Maggi to Chinese sizzler, from nimbu pani to pina colada, from chocolates to rasgulla, we grew up. Do you remember that priceless moment when our first roti came out round? From experimental stone cakes to the first spongy cake, from Hershey's chocolate sauce icing to mirror glaze icing, the journey wasn't easy. Let's pay a tribute to all the cooking competitions that made us such fine cooks. Soup and salad competition, dessert competition, confectionery competition, dietetics and nutrition, and basket cooking competition. Not even in our wildest dreams did we imagine to create dishes that surprised ourselves. The major lesson we learned is that one secret ingredient of cooking is love, and pouring energy and happiness into the food we prepare really makes a difference.
The most dangerous woman of all is the one who refuses to rely on your sword to save her because she carries her own. And this is what the mechanical workshop taught us, where we went to the service station to learn how to change tires and basic engine repairing in case of an emergency.
Knowledge is knowing tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is not putting it in a fruit salad. We had the opportunity of learning so many subjects in the span of 9 months and learn to use our knowledge at the right time and place. Another thing we learned is that exam don't test what you know. It tests how well you can study one night before the actual exam. And we proved it by acing the DELF exam, TCL music exam, business English from Cambridge, and NIFTY exam. The life lesson that we learned is that there is no age limit to gain knowledge and that there is so much to learn and explore in a short lifespan.
Old age home reminds us that when your purpose is lost, your importance is lost. We, the 9 months batch, visited Mercy and Smyrna Old Age Home and realized that we are so busy growing up that we forget that our parents are also growing old. Spending time with them left a strong impact in our hearts, and we realized that our parents do not expect anything much from us. They just expect the love which we borrowed from them in our childhood to be returned in their old age. Visiting the Misbah home, a home for children, was also heart-wrenching. They say, visit an orphanage once, and you will respect your parents twice.
My advice to everybody, don't mess with us because we know karate, kung fu, judo, taekwondo, and 28 other dangerous words. Just kidding. But on a serious note, we fine ladies had the opportunity to learn Krav Maga, a self-defense system which will help us to protect us as well as others in an unpleasant situation. So everybody seated here. The only time a woman is helpless is when her nail polish is drying. Other than that, watch out.
There are friends, there are families, and then there are friends that become family. Those fun-filled Garba dance sessions during Navratri, decorating the atrium with Rangoli and Diya to celebrate Diwali, celebrating Christmas with Secret Santa, and playing Holi with organic face packs. It felt like a complete ceremony because we celebrated these festivals with our new extended family.
Individually, we are one drop, but together, we are an ocean. One of the biggest events of our 9 months, the Indian and International Cuisine Competition. We felt like we were running an event management company, right from decoration, hosting, entertainment, catering, and handling accounts. We were no less than Shadi Mubarak of Band Baja Barat. The life lesson that we learned is either you run the day or the day runs you.
When a girl wears a sari, the world stops to admire her grace. And that is what happened at Good Shepherd Finishing School. 6 yards of sheer elegance, 40 unique draping styles. The girls were flamboyant and stunning. The important lesson we learned is that creativity has no limits.
Life has its ups and downs. We call them squats. Fitness is so much more than exercise. It's a catalyst for positive change, and it affects every aspect of your life. And this is what we learned from Dr. Sheila Nambiar's fitness session.
The nail art and mehendi event will always be etched in our hearts because we, the GSFS family, celebrated the mehendi, sangeet, and haldi function of our lovely brides-to-be who are ready to embark on their new journey. 24 hours for preparation, distributing and delegating work efficiently, 15 in the kitchen, 15 practicing dance. We realized that we are ready to handle our future homes. The lesson we learned from this is that relationships rule. At the end of the day, what matters the most are the people in our lives. Cherish every moment with them like there's no tomorrow.
Roses are red, violets are blue, barfi is sweet, and so are you.
Oh God, don't talk about sweets. Do you remember the halwai workshop where we learned making rasgullas, rasmalais, jalebis, and whatnot? Just thinking about it makes my mouth water. This workshop added another feather to our chef caps.
Fine wine and we fine ladies. Reminiscing the memories when we were excited like kids to make our very first wine, and also when we learned drinking non-alcoholic wine like such masters. We owned it like pros.
Kamya Vadu, the bridal competition. 40 beautiful brides. What more could one ask for? The campus was filled with an aura of celebration. Chaotic like a wedding, yet mesmerizing. It was pleasing to the eyes as we not only had Indian brides, but also Indian fusion and international fusion brides. It felt like our big day, and the atrium felt like our mandap. We started preparing for our big day in prior, even applying mehendi. We are probably the first brides in history to do our own bridal makeup and hairstyle for our big day. I'm sure most of us are planning to get married in Ooty in the near future, as the complete atmosphere felt right.
The lunch at Ooty Club was a fun-filled day as most of us were waiting to show our fine dining etiquettes. Thank you, Dr. P.C. Thomas, sir, for organizing such a wonderful lunch for us. Grooming is secret of real elegance. The best clothes, the most wonderful jewels, the most glamorous beauty don't count without good grooming. Before coming to GSFS, walking in heels seemed like climbing Mount Everest. But after being fine-tuned by Ms. Krupa Rajgor, A renowned model, walking in heels seems like cakewalk. The life lesson we learned is keep your head, heels, and standards high. Jyotsna, what is marriage?
Marriage is just a fancy word for adopting an overgrown male child who cannot be handled by his parents anymore. We had a premarital counseling session by Mrs. Anila Matthew where we learned never leave a true relationship for a few faults. Nobody is perfect and nobody is correct. And in the end, affection is greater than perfection.
Do you remember the impromptu crazy DJ nights? I'm sure nobody will forget Mardala and Boomro. The bonfire night where we played Never Have I Ever and we found out deep dark secrets about each other. The Panda area being the meeting point for the most important discussions. The movie sessions in AV room. Cheers to the nights that turned into mornings with the friends that turned into family.
Batch of 2018-19. We did it. We are finally graduating. We spent almost 275 days together. It's remarkable, isn't it? These 275 days went faster than we ever imagined they would. All of those nights we spent cramming to wake up early the next morning. All of the fashion designing assignments we finished. All of the lessons we learned, not only from our teachers, but our friends as well. All of the friendships and relationships we began, ended, and mended. And all of the wonderful and terrible experiences we have had throughout these 9 months have led up to this day that we never thought would come so fast.
Of course, we couldn't have made it to this moment alone. None of us could have gotten here without our family, friends, and teachers. They taught us how to be better people. They made sure we got to this day, and many of them are here now to see us transition to next phase of our life. Do you realize, Jyotsna, we started our journey together as roommates, and today we are ending it together with our last speech in Good Shepherd International School?
Yes, I'm so lucky to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard. Lilium, jasmine, bluebell, chrysanthemum, and camellia are not just flowers to us, but they mean much more. I hate to say goodbye, yet we have to say farewell, for we shall meet again. That I can foretell. The future is unpredictable, and tomorrow is uncertain. Keeping our laughs and memories, but I wish you had no burden.
We shall keep on learning, remain a student, and become as mentors. Face the unknown with confident yearning, pursue our life's endeavors. Farewell, my friends, adieu, I uttered it with pain.
Farewell, my friends, adieu, in sunshine or in rain.
Farewell, my friends, adieu, this day would come we knew. Our dreams we shall pursue, for now, my friends, adieu. Before we end this speech, we wish each and every one of you success in whatever endeavors you choose to pursue. The only way we know how to end this speech is with a quote from Eric Roth. For what it's worth, it's never too late. Or in my case, too early to be whoever you want to be. There's no time limit. Stop whenever you want. You can change or stay the same. There are no rules to this thing. We can make the best or the worst of it. I hope you make the best of it. And I hope you see things that startle you. I hope you feel things you never felt before. I hope you meet people with a different point of view. I hope you live a life you're proud of. If you find that you're not, I hope you have the courage to start all over again. So class of 2018-19, let's make the best of it. And let's start all over again. For all intents and purposes, it's a brave new world out there. And if anyone can make the best of it and start all over again, we can.
Initially, when we came here, we felt like we were trapped in a cage. But now, when the time has come for us to fly, we have fallen in love with this cage. As we stand here today, we have nothing left but tears. Tears as we have to bid goodbye to our alma mater, the Good Shepherd Finishing School. Tears as we have to bid goodbye to our mentors here. Tears as we have to bid goodbye to our sisters here. Tears as we look back at the days of laughter, sadness, and all smiles. Tears as our hearts will ache in pain. Tears as we have to leave behind millions of memories